Hello everybody, welcome back. Got another lesson today. Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash. This is a good song. Yes, it's amazing, I consider myself quite proficient when it comes to playing Johnny Cash on guitar. This is one of my favorites. I love playing this stuff. But that being said, every once in a while, I was like, why don't I play that song? And this is one of those songs. I on the way home from work, I have it on my, I have a little memory, or what the hell are those things called? Flash drive. I have it plugged into my car. And it's it's like 1,500 songs, just plays randomly. And this came on, I'm like, why don't I play this one? So I came home last night, and I learned it on guitar. And I'm like, well, let's learn on the Merlin as well. And then I sat down and came up with this. Now, it's not quite the same, but it's pretty damn close. I'll explain it as we go along. Yeah. Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash. Alright. Alright, so the main part of the song is all in key of D. Chords we're going to need is your D. You're going to need your high G with an add 5. We're going to need an A, which is going to be 1 open 1. And then you're going to need a normal G, open 1 3. And that's it for chords. Now, the song itself, it starts off with the intro, but it depends because there's different versions. There's versions with the horns, and then there's versions without the horns, right? So it all depends which version you're listening to. But the horns themselves is pretty much the verses, the melody on the verses. So to do both at the same time is hard. So we'll get to that. So we'll call this intro, and then it's also the verse. But we'll do the verse. We'll get to it when we get to it. All right. So how do you play that? Okay. So. All right. So open D, slide up to your 4th. Your G, add 5, 1 hit. Normal G, 3 3 3, 1 hit, and then back up to the 0 0 4. That's the first part. Second part, slide up to the 2nd. So, and then a G, normal G, open 1 3. A, 1 open 1, back up to 0 0 2. And then you do them both together. Alright, so that's the intro and the verses, but if you're singing it, you don't want to do that part. You want to do it after you sing it as the horn part. If you're just playing it, you just want to do it once, because otherwise it sounds like if you were to do it like the version with the horns on it, it would be, so we do the intro and then the verse would be, oops, sorry, messing up now. Like you do it back to back. Because the first line is your verse. Second time you do it through would be the horns. But it doesn't sound good back to back, right? So if you're just playing it straight, do it once. If you're singing it, skip that and just do it in between. So it's So the verse would be just straight chords would be D, G, 2 hits, D, so D, 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 G, G, D, 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 G, G, D. And then you do the horn part. And for the chorus, it sounds better, or for the verse, if you just strumming, if you go low G. And then the second part, D, A, B. So put it all together. Actually, probably best, so. It's hard. It's hard to get the voicing so that they're different, right? You can play with that, however works for you. It's something to play with just to get the right voice. Now the chorus. I fell into a burning ring of fire. So for that we go into the A. Starts in the A. So the A, we're going to do a walk up. I fell into a burning ring of fire. So it's... So you do your G. It goes up to the high G. And then back to your D plus 2. So... twice. Next line, release the 2, so it's just an open D. G, G, D, A, A, D. So, sorry, G, G, D, A, A, D. So... That's it. But like it's D. We're tuned D A D, right? Everybody knows that for the Merlin. So anything you do on a high string, you can mimic on a low string. So you could do that. You can find a place if you want to throw that in there as well, right? This. The Merlin, it's one of those things that's... Everybody worries about playing it exactly like it sounds on the radio or on a recording. Why? You know, you go see bands live, and they don't even play it the same way it's done on the recording. It gets boring playing the same thing every time. You know, it's good to be able to... Take what it is and then improvise around it, right? It just opens you up to so much more. So it's basically every song, every lesson I've ever done on the Merlin, none of them have been exactly like a recording because it's a different instrument, right? You're always going to be taking liberties. But if you just can't worry about it being exactly the same. I've never worried about that, even when I play guitar. The band I was in for years, I think of all the songs we did, and we got up to a lot of songs that we knew after 5 years together, right? Say we had 300 songs, which it was probably more than that. But I think the solos I had played, it was a three-piece band. It was me, gun guitar, bass player, and a drummer. I think of all the solos, there was maybe 5 that I did like the original. Everything else, well, when it's 300 songs, I'm not able to sit there and learn 300 different solos. I'll do it the way I want to do it. But like I said, it's you want to be able to take something and make it your own. That's all I got to say. Practice patience, have fun, and we will see you guys on the next lesson.